We're gonna make the poor man's sausage dinner. We're gonna start with 1.5 pounds of baby potatoes. And then we have chopped up yellow onion. Get that mixed in there. Once you have that mixed in there, we're gonna add 1/2 head of cabbage to it. Save some of this other cabbage for later. And we're gonna take some steak seasoning, put it over the top of our cabbage. Kind of get that gently mixed with the rest of the ingredients in there. Finally, we got our sausage. You can do regular smoked sausage. My wife and I have been doing more chicken sausage, so that's what I'm using today. Because we want to eat this whole thing. So that's about 12 to 14 ounces of sausage there. And then we're going to take 2 cups of chicken broth and just pour that over it. And it's okay if it's not like fully submerged in the chicken broth. That is totally good. Once we have it cooked and everything in there, everything will be looking just right. Give that just one more gentle stir. Get things mixed just gently. Okay, once you have that gently mixed together, we're going to put the lid on. We're going to put it on high for 4 hours. And we'll come back and this baby should be ready. All right, let's check out this poor man's sausage dinner. Ooh, it's looking good. I mean, when it comes to cabbage, I'm pretty easy to please because I just love like a cabbage dinner. But look at that. I mean, that just looks like Old English right there. More. Did you give him a good look at that? All right, let's give this thing a try. Try to get some sausage on there, some cabbage, get a little of that potato. Just kidding. Oh my goodness, that is good. It's hot, but ooh, that's got some nice flavor. Today we're gonna make Crockpot cornbread casserole. We're starting with 1 can of sweet corn cream style. And then I drained these whole kernels of corn that we're also gonna put in there, 1 can of that. Moving right along, we've got 1 stick of melted butter. Make sure to get all that little melty goodness in there. And then we have 2 large eggs that I already beat. We're gonna pour that in there. Don't wanna waste none of the good egg stuff in there. All right, now that that's in there, got 1 cup of sour cream. We're gonna put the whole thing, just plop it on in there, boom. This is gonna be some creamy, corny goodness. If I ever seen it in my life. Okay, we have all that sour cream in there. And finally, most important part, we have Jiffy corn muffin mix that we're just gonna dump in there. little bit more. Sometimes there's little clumpies in there. But you gotta go home, little clumpies. Go home to your crock pot. Okay. So now that that's in there, we're gonna give it a nice little stir, get all the ingredients kind of mixed in there together. So we have that on there. Put the top on. Oops, here we go. Top on, and we're gonna put it on low for 3 to 4 hours. And we're gonna come back and this thing's gonna be looking good, I promise. Let's take a look at this Crockpot cornbread casserole. Ooh, that is looking good. This feels like the perfect thing that would be if you have 2 crock pots in conjunction with like a chili that you could cook both for about the same amount of time, and then you got the cornbread and the chili. Well, let's give this thing a try. Ooh. Wow. Now remember, this is a cornbread casserole. See how it tastes. That's pretty dang good. That is really good. That's like a perfect side dish. That would definitely go great with some chili. Maybe throw some hot sauce in it if you're from Louisiana. Oh yeah, we like it. All right, we're gonna make a poor man stew. We're gonna start with 3 russet potatoes that we chopped up. We're gonna add 1 pound of ground beef to that. Get all the ground beef. And we're gonna take 1 medium onion that I diced up and put that in there. This is a great recipe for the wintertime. Got some chopped up carrots, got some like thick chopped up carrots. So we got all that. Let's get that kind of mixed up together before we add the other parts. What's one of y'all's favorite crock pot recipes you make during the wintertime? All right, once you got those, oh, got a couple potatoes we missed. All right, once you got all that together, we're gonna put in 2 cups of beef broth. 2 cups worth. And then we're gonna put in a can of diced tomatoes. Get that all mixed in there. Here comes my favorite part, the seasonings and whatnot. So we got 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. I like garlic, so I'm gonna do a little bit more than that. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon worth of salt, teaspoon worth of black pepper, about 2 teaspoons worth of Italian seasoning. Oh yeah. Then we'll just do a little bit of onion salt. Some people do onion powder. If you want just the onion part, we're doing a little onion salt. Okay, so we're gonna take all those ingredients, just kind of mix it all in there together so it's gonna cook nice and evenly throughout there. Some people take a mixing bowl and do these steps separately, but I figured it'd be less dirty dishes and simpler if I just did it all in one. That's smelling good already. We haven't even started cooking it. All right, so now that we got all that in there, we're gonna set the heat to high. And we're gonna close this and we're gonna check it in 3 to 4 hours. So check it in maybe 3 hours, but you wanna put it in there for 3 to 4 hours on high, and we'll come back. All right, 4 hours later, let's check out our poor man's stew. Ooh, that smells good. What you think?
It looks and smells good.
Give it a little try skis.
Looks so healthy.
Healthy and just easy to make. Let's give it a little try skis. It's hot because I just pulled it out of there, so bear with me. Mmm. That was really good. It's cheap too, which is goes in the name. It's got good flavor to it. I highly recommend.